As Buddha once wisely said, if you find no one to support you on the spiritual path, walk alone. There is no companionship with the immature. Have you ever wondered why monks seek solitude in the mountains? Is it mere escapism, or is there a profound wisdom in their silence? Welcome to Buddhism Bliss, where we explore the depths of Buddhist teachings to navigate life's complexities. Today, we delve into the art of living alone and uncovering the power it holds. In this video, we will journey through the Buddhist perspective on solitude. The Buddha taught that true companionship comes from within. By embracing solitude, we cultivate self-discipline, detach from the transient, and master our emotions. Solitude isn't loneliness, it's a state where we confront our true selves, unmasked and unbound. It's here, in the quietude, that we find clarity and strength. We learn to observe our thoughts without judgment and understand the impermanence of our emotions. Living alone isn't about isolation, it's about being fully present with oneself. It's a powerful practice that leads to self-discovery and inner peace. So take a moment to disconnect, to reconnect with your true essence. 1. Solitude and loneliness are often conflated, yet they are fundamentally distinct experiences. Solitude is the state of being alone without feeling lonely. It is a conscious choice to detach from the social world and immerse oneself in personal space. This deliberate isolation is seen as an opportunity for self-reflection, meditation, and growth. It's a time to recharge, to connect with one's thoughts and feelings, and to engage in activities that bring personal joy and fulfillment. In contrast, loneliness is an emotional response to isolation. It's the feeling of sadness or abandonment when one desires companionship but finds it lacking. Loneliness can occur even in the presence of others if the connections are not meaningful or emotionally satisfying. It is often accompanied by a sense of emptiness and longing for interaction. Buddhist teachings encourage embracing solitude as a means to understand the self and the nature of existence. It is in solitude that one can better hear the whispers of their inner voice, leading to profound insights and enlightenment. The practice of solitude is about finding contentment and peace within oneself, rather than seeking it externally. On the other hand, loneliness is addressed by cultivating compassion and connectedness in Buddhism. It teaches that while we may physically be alone, we are always connected to others through shared human experiences and the interdependent nature of life. In essence, solitude is a positive and enriching experience that leads to self-discovery and inner peace, while loneliness is a negative emotional state that reflects a lack of connection and fulfillment. Understanding this distinction is crucial in Buddhist practice, as it guides one towards a path of self-sufficiency and emotional resilience. 2. Self-companionship is a profound concept that lies at the heart of personal growth and spiritual development. It refers to the relationship one has with oneself, the ability to be comfortable in one's own company, and to find joy and contentment within. This notion is particularly emphasized in Buddhist teachings, which suggest that all happiness and suffering originate from the mind, making the mastery of self-companionship a crucial endeavor. In the journey of self-companionship, one learns to appreciate solitude as a cherished friend rather than a feared adversary. It is about nurturing a friendship with the self, understanding one's needs, desires, and emotions without judgment or criticism. This internal alliance fosters a sanctuary of peace where one can retreat to find guidance, wisdom, and support. Buddhism teaches that through self-companionship, individuals can cultivate mindfulness and presence, leading to a deeper understanding of their true nature. It encourages one to embrace impermanence and the ever-changing flow of life, finding stability and resilience within rather than in external circumstances. Moreover, self-companionship is not about isolation, it's about building a foundation of self-sufficiency that enhances relationships with others. By being a good companion to oneself, one becomes more empathetic, compassionate, and understanding towards others, reflecting the interconnectedness of all beings. In essence, self-companionship is the art of befriending oneself, creating a harmonious inner dialogue and recognizing that the most enduring relationship we will ever have is with ourselves. It is a powerful tool for self-discovery, emotional regulation, and ultimately, for leading a fulfilled life. 3. Self-discipline is the cornerstone of personal development and spiritual practice, particularly within the context of Buddhist teachings. It is the ability to control one's feelings and overcome one's weaknesses, the capacity to pursue what one thinks is right despite temptations to abandon it. In Buddhism, self-discipline is not just about restraint but is also about liberation. It is the disciplined pursuit of higher states of consciousness and the mastery over one's own mind. The Buddha emphasized the importance of self-discipline through the Noble Eightfold Path, where right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration are pivotal. These elements encourage individuals to cultivate a disciplined mind that can maintain focus, resist distractions, and remain aware of the present moment. Self-discipline in Buddhism is also closely linked with the concept of self-mastery, the ability to regulate one's actions, thoughts, and emotions in accordance with the Dharma, the Buddhist teachings. In practical terms, self-discipline might involve regular meditation practice, adherence to ethical precepts, and the mindful consumption of food and information. It's about making choices that are aligned with one's values and long-term well-being, rather than yielding to short-term impulses or desires. Ultimately, self-discipline is about finding freedom within the boundaries one sets for oneself. It's about creating a life that is in harmony with one's deepest values and aspirations. For those walking the Buddhist path, self-discipline is the vehicle that carries one towards enlightenment, enabling the practitioner to live with intention, integrity, and inner peace. 4. Mastering emotions is a central theme in Buddhist practice, reflecting the profound understanding that emotions are powerful forces that can dictate our thoughts, actions, and ultimately, our lives. In Buddhism, mastering emotions doesn't mean suppressing or denying them. Instead, it involves acknowledging emotions as they arise, understanding their transient nature, and developing the ability to respond to them with wisdom rather than react out of habit. The path to mastering emotions is paved with mindfulness, a non-judgmental awareness of the present moment. Mindfulness allows us to observe our emotional responses without getting entangled in them. It teaches us to recognize that emotions are like waves in the ocean. They come and go. By observing these waves without attachment, we gain the freedom to choose how we will respond. Buddhist teachings also emphasize the practice of meditation as a tool for emotional mastery. Through meditation, we can train our minds to remain calm and centered in the face of life's ups and downs. This inner stability enables us to experience emotions fully without being overwhelmed by them. Moreover, the cultivation of positive emotions such as compassion, loving-kindness, and equanimity is encouraged. These qualities balance our emotional landscape and foster a sense of connection with others, reducing the intensity of negative emotions. In essence, mastering emotions is about developing a balanced and harmonious inner life. It's a journey of self-discovery where we learn to navigate the complexities of our emotional world with grace and wisdom, leading to a more peaceful and fulfilling existence. 5. The concept of the impermanence of emotions is a fundamental aspect of Buddhist philosophy, which teaches that all experiences, including emotions, are transient and subject to change. This principle, known as anicca in Pali, encourages a perspective of detachment and equanimity towards emotional states. Emotions, whether joy, sorrow, anger, or love, are not fixed entities. They are fluid and ever-changing, influenced by countless factors such as our thoughts, environment, and interactions. Recognizing this impermanence helps individuals avoid becoming overly attached to any particular emotional experience. It allows for a balanced emotional life where one does not cling to positive emotions nor become overwhelmed by negative ones. In practice, mindfulness and meditation are key tools in understanding the impermanence of emotions. They enable us to observe our emotions as they arise and pass away without identifying with them or allowing them to dictate our actions. This awareness fosters a sense of peace and freedom, as we no longer feel compelled to chase or escape from our feelings. Moreover, the realization of emotional impermanence leads to compassion and empathy. When we understand that others are also subject to the same ebb and flow of emotions, we can relate to their suffering and joy with a deeper sense of connection. Ultimately, embracing the impermanence of emotions is liberating. It opens the door to a more mindful, compassionate, and resilient way of living, where we are not at the mercy of our emotions, but can navigate them with wisdom and grace. 6. Inner peace and clarity are essential pursuits in Buddhist practice, reflecting a state of mental and emotional stability that arises from deep understanding and acceptance. Inner peace is the tranquil state achieved when the mind is free from turmoil and discord. It is characterized by a sense of harmony and contentment that pervades one's being, regardless of external circumstances. Clarity, on the other hand, refers to the clear perception and comprehension of reality, unobstructed by confusion or delusion. In Buddhism, achieving inner peace involves the cultivation of mindfulness, meditation, and ethical living. Mindfulness allows individuals to remain present and aware, reducing the impact of past regrets and future anxieties. Meditation provides a pathway to calm the mind, leading to serenity and equanimity. Ethical living ensures that one's actions are in harmony with moral principles, fostering a guilt-free conscience. Clarity is attained through the practice of wisdom, which in Buddhism is developed through learning, contemplation, and insight. Wisdom cuts through ignorance, allowing one to see things as they truly are, freed from biases and distortions. It enables one to make decisions and act with discernment and understanding. Together, inner peace and clarity form the foundation for a life of fulfillment and purpose. They empower individuals to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience, leading to a profound sense of well-being and enlightenment. In essence, they are the jewels of Buddhist practice, shining light on the path to liberation and joy. 7. Mindfulness and presence are interwoven concepts that form the bedrock of Buddhist meditation practices. Mindfulness is the quality of being fully present and engaged with whatever we're doing at the moment, free from distraction or judgment, and aware of our thoughts and feelings without getting caught up in them. It's a practice of observing the flow of inner and outer experiences with acceptance, patience, and compassion. Presence, in this context, is the act of living in the current moment, not lost in the past or anticipating the future. It's about experiencing life as it unfolds, with a clear and focused mind. Presence allows us to savor each moment, to fully engage with the world around us, and to respond to life's challenges with a sense of calm and clarity. In the teachings of Buddhism, mindfulness is cultivated through various forms of meditation, such as vipassana or samatha. These practices help to stabilize the mind, develop deeper levels of concentration, and ultimately lead to insights into the nature of reality. Mindfulness and presence are not just meditation practices, but are ways of being that can transform our daily lives. By cultivating mindfulness and presence, we can break free from the automatic pilot of habitual reactions and respond to life's events with greater wisdom and compassion. This leads to a reduction in suffering and an increase in joy and contentment. In essence, mindfulness and presence are about coming home to ourselves and recognizing the richness of our human experience. In conclusion, the teachings of Buddhism offer profound insights into the art of living. Through the practices of mindfulness, presence, and self-discipline, we learn to navigate the ebb and flow of our emotions with grace. We discover the impermanence of our feelings and the strength that comes from self-companionship. Inner peace and clarity become attainable as we embrace the solitude that once intimidated us. These principles guide us toward a life of fulfillment where each moment is lived fully, and each breath is a testament to our resilience and wisdom. As we continue on this path, we find that the greatest journey is the one within, leading us to a sanctuary of tranquility in our own hearts. Let us carry these teachings forward, allowing them to illuminate our lives and the lives of those around us. Embark on a journey of self-discovery and inner tranquility with us. Subscribe to our channel and let's explore the wisdom of Buddhism together. Your path to peace begins with a single click.